King Vidyadhar and Queen Ketaki of Vijayanagar did not have any children. On the advice of their minister Saranga, they went to Ichhavan to worship the forest goddess, where people's every wish was fulfilled by worshipping her. Many days and months passed performing the puja. Ultimately, the forest goddess was pleased by their prayers.
I have understood your problem, my child. In a few months from today, a beautiful princess will be born in your palace. However, there will be one flaw in her.
Flaw?
What kind of flaw?
She will have a strong liking for wearing new clothes every day, and this habit of hers may bring a great crisis in your life. So tell me, do you still wish to have a child?
Goddess, it doesn't matter if there is some pain along with such great happiness.
As you wish.
As per the blessings of the goddess, a princess was born in the royal palace just a few days later.
Huh? Huh?
Congratulations! A daughter is born!
My little princess.
Listen, everyone!
As soon as this news spread throughout the kingdom, the entire kingdom lit up like Diwali in celebration of the king's joy. As time passed, Princess Chitralekha became more beautiful.
You must be feeling tired from keeping it on your head all day. Let me wear it for a while.
As you wish, princess. It looks so beautiful.
What are you doing? Colors are not meant to be kept like this, but to be spread and enjoyed. You're looking good. Where is my special attire for today? Here it is, princess. Huh? Huh? What is this? Will Princess Chitralekha wear such ordinary clothes? Even after my instructions, you haven't added any diamonds to it. And where is the work of golden flowers on it?
Pardon me, princess, but when I went to the minister, I couldn't get the necessary things. For the time being, please choose and wear one of these clothes.
Once Princess Chitralekha wears a dress, she does not even touch it again. And you are talking about re-wearing these?
The prince's collection of jeweled clothes kept growing, and the treasury kept emptying. As Chitralekha grew up, the goddess's warning to the king seemed to be coming true.
Is the treasury empty? With your presence in the palace along with so many soldiers, such a major theft occurred and no one knew. The thief should be arrested as soon as possible.
Forgive me, my king, forgive me. But this is not any kind of thief's work. The entire treasury has been exhausted in making the princess's clothes.
What did you say? Making clothes?
Yes, my king. This is a time of critical crisis for our kingdom. I tried to inform you, but every time you refuse to listen, saying that whatever the princess wants should be given to her. So, what should I do?
So what did he say wrong in this?
Calm down, princess. Don't talk like that. Don't forget that I have to take care of the entire people of the kingdom along with you.
The entire kingdom was immersed in worry. Seeing the severity of the situation, the king comes up with a solution. The king went to the forest with his daughter to seek help from the goddess.
Oh, goddess, please help. I have come here to seek your help. Have mercy on me, goddess.
I know the reason for your visit here, my king. Remember, I had cautioned you, but you didn't pay any heed to it.
Please forgive me, goddess. But now, my entire kingdom is in distress. You are the only one who can help us.
All right. In order to help you, all I can do is send new clothes for your princess every single day.
What? Really? I'm blessed, goddess.
But princess, be aware, there is also a condition. If you exchange the clothes I provide with someone else, everything will come to an end on that day.
Huh? This will never happen, goddess.
As you wish.
From the very next day, new clothes used to appear for the princess every day, and she felt quite happy while wearing them. The days, months, and seasons changed. But what didn't change was the princess's restless mind. After enjoying for some days, the princess began to get bored of wearing the goddess's clothes. And with time, she even forgot her promise to the goddess.
So beautiful.
I know I'm beautiful.
Who is this beautiful girl?
Huh?
Whoever she might be, but no one can be more beautiful than the princess. But who cares?
Well, the princess is indeed beautiful. She has precious clothes and jewelry, but she still looks so lovely even in these ordinary clothes.
I'm wearing such beautiful clothes, adorned with jewelry given by the goddess. Yet how can she look so beautiful? It seems there's something special about her clothes, and I should be the one to have the most beautiful clothes on earth. Hey you, listen to me.
Look, the princess is here.
Greetings, princess.
Look, I need to go to the fair. And if the people there recognize me, it will be a problem. So, if you don't mind, can you give me your sari in exchange for my clothes?
My sari? Are you joking with me, princess?
Absolutely not.
All right.
Huh? What's this? Where have I come to? Huh?
Even after my warning, you have exchanged the clothes I gave you with someone else, and you have dared to disobey my command. For this, you will surely be punished.
What mistake have I made? Please forgive me, goddess.
There is no forgiveness for not obeying my command.
Huh?
You will have to leave this world immediately.
No, no, please don't do this, goddess.
King Vidyadhar needed a minister for his kingdom, someone wise who could give him the right advice at the right time.
Listen, listen everyone. Pay attention to the king's command. 4 months from now, those who bring fresh vegetables from their fields and a bowl of intelligence while following their shadows all the way to the palace will be chosen as the minister of the kingdom in the royal palace. Listen, everyone.
Money is honey. I will definitely become the minister.
Come on, let's begin the work to become the minister.
You are right.
While everyone was working in the fields to carry fresh vegetables to the royal palace, Saranga's preparation was different from them. No one could understand what was going on in his mind.
Saranga, we need to take fresh vegetables to the royal palace, not just the soil.
Days and weeks passed. Finally, the morning arrived when everyone had to go to the royal palace with their respective vegetables and fruits.
I will become the minister.
Saranga's preparation was different, and so was his path.
Udanka, look there. Saranga is going that way.
That path goes through the hills. Even people drain out while walking on that path. How will the vegetable remain fresh?
Oh, so everyone in Vijayanagar wants to become the minister, eh?
Here are the fresh vegetables.
Eh? Look at this!
And this too.
The vegetables are fresh, but you had to come here while chasing your shadow. Didn't you hear the announcement?
Everyone thought that by simply bringing fresh vegetables, they would become ministers. That's why no one bothered about the condition of the shadow in the announcement.
Yeah.
Saranga was intelligent. Upon hearing the condition that one must come chasing his shadow, he understood that the king wanted them to enter through the western gate of the palace. On that path, the sun rays fall on the backside of the people, thus creating their shadows in front of them.
Mungi, look there. The king has asked for fresh vegetables, but he's just carrying soil.
He can't be so foolish. I am sure he has found a way to carry fresh vegetables to the palace.
You mean he will become the minister?
No. By looting his vegetables, we will become ministers. And then there will be no need to steal forever. Hey you! Whatever vegetables you are taking to the palace, hand them over to us. Otherwise...
Yes, sir. I will do right away. Here it is. You should open it only in front of the king. If opened earlier, the air might spoil the vegetables.
Oh yes, we get your point.
Chungi and Mungi had reached the king with the box given by Saranga.
Hail to the king! Greetings.
Wow, you came here while following your shadow. But where are your vegetables?
My king, I don't think he has them. Huh? Please take a look at my fresh vegetables. After becoming a minister, I will handle people like him who waste your time.
Okay then. Let me have a look at your vegetables. Huh?
Letter? Where are the vegetables?
Accept our greetings, King. We are thieves, tempted by the desire to become minister, we stole. For this, we should be punished. Arrest them and put them in jail.
As I had mentioned earlier, Saranga was intelligent, and now it was his turn to prove it. So the villagers who thought Saranga was just carrying soil were mistaken. In reality,
Huh?
it wasn't just soil. It contained vegetables and carrots that he had grown in the bullock cart over the past few weeks. He planned to ensure that the fresh vegetables reached King Vidyadhar.
Well done. You must have also bought that bowl filled with intelligence.
Yes, my king. My king, there is intelligence in it, but you will have to extract it without breaking the pot.
The pumpkin that Saranga had placed in the pot had grown as big as the pot itself over these days with the help of the manure and water. Without breaking the pot, it would be impossible to take it out. But he wanted to test Saranga further.
Your intelligence and cleverness are admirable, Saranga. Now tell me, if we have to choose one of these 3 dolls for the royal court, which one would it be?
I will need 3 wires, my king.
Sure. Hey, what he's doing?
This doll is the best for royal court, my king, because if a secret is spoken into the ears of the first doll without understanding its significance, it will let it out from the other ear. If the secret is spoken into the ears of the second doll, it will speak it to someone else. But whatever is spoken into the ears of the third doll will remain a secret only.
Wow, well done. Just one final question.
The king showed 3 rings to Saranga and asked, suppose the red ring empowers the wearer to devise plans, the green one grants the ability to implement plans in normal situations, and the blue one gives the power to execute plans in difficult circumstances. Who should wear which ring in this royal court?
My king, you should wear the red ring because the plan is made by the king. The green ring should be for your minister so that he can implement plans in normal situations. And the blue ring should be worn by the commander so that he can execute your plans in any difficult circumstances.
Well done. You are really intelligent, Saranga.
My king.
And thus, with his wisdom, Saranga became the minister of Vijayanagar and worked for years for the welfare of his kingdom and people. So you need not take any tension.
Yes, without taking tension, Saranga thoughtfully gave all the answers during the time of the test.
Yes, and you are a talented dancer. Then what's there to worry about?
Now I will perform without any tension. Thank you, Sudha.
Princess Beena of Vijayanagar had a great fondness of jewelry. She loved to wear the most beautiful and precious jewels. That's why all the jewelers around would come to her to sell their jewelry.
Look at this, princess. It seems like this necklace is made for you and you are made for this necklace.
This is truly very beautiful. I liked it very much. You'll be paid whatever price you quote for this.
Beena liked the necklace so much that she always wore it.
My necklace! My lovely necklace! Where did it go? Where did it go?
The necklace? It was here just now. Forgive me, princess.
Apologize later. First, find that necklace. Soldiers!
Yes, my princess.
My necklace, my lovely necklace has been stolen. I want my necklace back at any cost.
Don't worry, princess. Whoever dared to steal your necklace in my kingdom, I will not spare them. I will not let them escape. Soldiers, come with me.
Vijay Sethu set out with the soldiers to find the necklace. Meanwhile, in Udanka's shop,
I have come to repay my debt.
What? To repay the debt? Well then, what are you waiting for? Money is honey. Do it quickly. Do it quickly. Huh? This is just one coin. Where are the other 4 coins? You took 5 coins from me. Money is honey.
I will repay the rest later.
Not later. I'll give you until tomorrow. Otherwise, your field will be mine. Money is honey.
Ramu returned to his field in distress.
How will I get 4 coins in one day?
Ramu was lost in these thoughts when Vijay Sethu, along with the soldiers, were passing by in anger.
Catch him and put him in jail. He must not escape under any circumstances. Understood?
Hearing Vijay Sethu shouting angrily, Ramu felt he was talking about him. This made Ramu anxious because Vijay Sethu's anger was infamous throughout Vijayanagar. And facing his wrath was not something Ramu wanted to do. Therefore, Ramu found it appropriate to flee from there.
It seems he has stolen the necklace. Catch him! Don't let him escape! How will you escape from me?
Forgive me, Commander, but...
Stop with the ifs and buts. First tell me, where is the necklace?
The necklace? But...
He won't reveal it like this. He will only start talking after going to jail. Soldiers, arrest him!
He won't listen to me. I'll tell. I gave that necklace to Udanka.
Soldiers, arrest him and let's go to Udanka.
Udanka, why won't you refrain from doing adulteration? It's not stones mixed in the rice, but the rice is mixed with stones.
What's there to feel bad about it? Money is honey. It's good, isn't it? Your teeth will become stronger.
Don't make excuses. Otherwise, I will complain to the king.
Oh, no. Don't complain to the king. You take another sack. Money is honey. I am saved. Money is honey.
Meanwhile, Minister Saranga was also passing by from there.
Greetings, Minister!
Vijay Sethu reached Udanka.
Udanka, where is what Ramu gave you? Give it to me.
Ramu? Wow! Not only did he give me just 1 instead of 5, on top of that, he sent you to me.
5? It means you are conspiring to steal 5 necklaces?
Necklace? What necklace? Which necklace? Whose necklace?
You've been caught red-handed, Udanka. Hand over the stolen necklace straight away. Otherwise, not only you, your shop's reputation will also be tarnished.
What? What should I do now? Okay, that necklace. Yes, I sold it to Keshav. He just left here a moment ago.
Soldiers, catch him. He should not escape. How dare he! You think you can outsmart me? Now quickly tell me where the necklace is.
Necklace? Which necklace?
Making excuses won't reduce my anger. Tell me quickly, otherwise the punishment for this could even be the death penalty.
Death penalty?
Greetings, Minister! That necklace, I gave it to Minister Saranga.
What? Minister Saranga? Well, even if he's a minister, it doesn't matter. Vijay Sethu's justice remains the same for everyone.
And that's why he didn't spare Minister Saranga either. And without a second thought, he also arrested him and put all the 4 of them in jail.
What? The commander has also arrested Minister Saranga. Soldier, I want to know the whole truth. You go and secretly listen to their conversations in the prison. Minister Saranga can never do such a thing.
Tell me the truth. Who took my name?
Forgive me, Minister. Vijay Sethu was going to sentence me to death. And to save myself from that, I took your name. I don't have any necklace.
If you don't even have the necklace, then how did Vijay Sethu reach you?
It's because of me, Minister.
Then everyone told their side of the story to the minister one by one. The soldier quietly listened to their conversation and informed everything to the king.
So that's the case. No one knows where the necklace is, yet everyone is in jail. Go and search the garden again. Perhaps it's still there somewhere.
As you wish, my king.
I found it! I found the necklace! My king, the princess's necklace was with a monkey.
What? With a monkey? My lovely necklace.
Commander, if your oath to find the necklace is fulfilled, should we release Minister Saranga and the others, whom you have imprisoned on the charge of stealing the necklace? What do you say, Commander?
Forgive me, my king. I'm sorry for not giving them a chance to defend themselves due to my anger.
And then Vijay Sethu released everyone and decided that he would not take any decision under the influence of anger.
Did you see, Uppi uncle? Anger can sometimes lead you to severe loss.
Got it, Nuni. From now on, I'll try to control my anger.
If you like this video, subscribe to our channel Murthy Media.